have your local copy of the remote repo on your machine. Now let's say we want to start making changes and adding code. In this video, we're going to make a few small changes to the readme.md file locally and add a new file to our local repo. We will then make these changes reflect on the remote repo as well, so that everything's synced. Now this is just a simple demonstration of how Git syncs local changes to a remote repo. Our actual workflow will be a little different, which we will cover in the next videos. So let's add a line to the readme.md. So I'm using Nano, and I'm just adding a quick line that says testing. So I'm going to save this and then exit. So we're also going to create a file called hello.html. And we can do that with touch hello.html. And we can use the ls command to see that we created it there. There's a three-step process to sync these changes to the remote repo: adding, committing, and pushing. Let us add our changes that we made to readme.md by typing git add and then the file name, which is readme.md. We also created a new file called hello.html, which we can add in the same way. Git add hello.html. Now we want to commit this batch of changes with a commit message. Commits are useful in keeping a paper trail of the entirety of the code. They are also useful in looking up previous versions of the code base. Git is super powerful in that way. That's why it's also referred to as a version control. We can commit using the git commit command and also using the -m, which allows us to put a message in. So we can say added files for the demo. Sweet. So you should always have useful commit messages that can help you if you ever need to look back at your version history. Now that we have all these changes locked, we are ready to sync them to the remote repo with the following command: the git push. And we use the -u and the origin for a certain reason that we can talk about in the next videos, but the git push syncs all the local commits to the remote repo. As you can see, these changes are now on Bitbucket if we reload the page. And they're reflected right here.